Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. I don't know what Sardinia did to you lot in the comments or whether it's just one person's comment I'm reading over and over, but there seems to be a consistent call for us to attack Sardinia. Well, let's do a little feasibility check. Let's check if it's possible for us to attack them, and how difficult it would be. So, Sardinia, and on an initial check, have less troops than us. They have very few alliances. In fact, their only alliance is with their own vassal, so they wouldn't join. They have a little money, but not as much money as us, which means that although they could hire mercenaries, in theory we could hire more. Okay, so from a could we attack them standpoint, yes, I think we could win a war against Sardinia. What's this one meaning? I was just meaning that he's the house head. Okay. Right. Well, I think that's going to be our major problem against Sardinia. We do not have a casus belli. We previously did have a casus belli though, and you may be wondering where it went. I think the reason why we had a casus belli when we were playing the Byzantine Emperor was because we were close enough. Although we had that naval conquest casus belli. Do we have that on anyone else? Let's check Italy, because Italy's someone we're actually bordering. Yeah, so naval county expansion. Interesting, but we don't have Navy County expansion on Sardinia. It must be a distance thing. Yeah, it must be a distance thing. I think it's because when we were the Byzantines, we were 2 sea tiles away from Sardinia, thanks to Tunis. Is it just Tunis that would be there? Yeah, just Tunis. But if you look at how far away we are here from our nearest one, we're 3 sea tiles away. I'm assuming that's the reason why we can do it on the Byzantine Emperor, but not on this character. Because we can do it on Italy. So, yeah. Unfortunately, as much as we may want to attack Sardinia for reasons, it's just not an option right now. It's just not possible. So, Italy maybe. Maybe we have a look at Italy. You know what? If we attacked Italy for Orbitello, that would be kind of interesting, because then we'd be able to see whether we are actually in range. Do we have a truce with Italy? Probably not, but let's just, well, I'll be able to tell here, right? Yeah, I have a truce with Italy. Probably shouldn't attack the person I have a truce with. That would seem bad. Truce will last for 5 months, so maybe in 5 months we could attack Italy for something? Is Italy a feasible target? Well, they're winning in a couple of wars, which is interesting. They're also have this Alexandrian expansion as well. So they are in a lot of wars. They're only allied with their own vassal, I think. Let me double check that, because they've got a lot of things. Oh no, they're also allied with these guys as well. That's only 300 troops, although 300 men-at-arms are more valuable than 300 other troops. But yeah, Italy are feeling a little bit, yeah, a little bit weaker. We could potentially have a look at them somewhere. I was half joking about Orbitello, but it could be actually a good place to have if that is the reason why we can't declare a naval county expansion war. Can I declare for these bits of land out of interest? So Vecchio and Corte. No, look at that. So what can I declare for? I think I can declare for everything within 2 sea tiles. Yeah. Everything within 2 sea tiles. So I assume that means I could declare for Pisa? No. Is Pisa... Is the port on the other side? The port is... Or like the main holding is here. So that's 3 sea tiles away. Yeah, so I think it's related to sea tiles. Because Orbitello is on this one, right? Oh, actually Pisa is even further away. It's 4 away if I was doing that. Oh, so actually no, I think I'm going crazy. I think it's literally just the fact that this borders this sea tile, and then that borders that sea tile, which is 3 away, not 2 away. I was thinking we had extra stuff, but this is actually not our land. This is, yeah, this is my nephew's land, and he's underneath the Byzantine Emperor right now. So yeah, it's 2 sea tiles away. Wonderful. Okay, and we get a lot more space here in order to, like, declare war, because these 2 sea tiles just happen to be massive, right? So, anyway. People also said we should try and get Venice. I don't really know what I would... I guess I could declare war. My claim on Venice. I could go and get Venice. Venice has more troops than us, though, which is a pretty big issue in terms of attacking Venice. Wait, no they don't? Do they have an ally who has insane amounts? Their ally has a holy order currently. Who's your ally? Nubia? Nubia, okay, and they have the holy order. Okay. But they are also in their own wars. Yeah, and in a holy war for the kingdom of Nubia. So they kind of have their own problems going on here. So we could have potentially just sneak Venice if we wanted to. I mean, we were trying to leave Venice as a Byzantine emperor holding, but I mean, if he doesn't want to have it, I mean, Venice is a very nice holding to have. And we'd be able to activate this, right? Wait. Your clan and you're holding Venice? Oh, that's horrible. His clan doesn't even get a bonus. That is horrible. No, 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 that's ours. No, I'm not going to mentor you in governorship. I'm going to declare on Venice. I know we have less troops, but I think we're going to win either way. Right, let's raise some troops and let's go to war. What? That is ridiculous. They gave it to somebody who can't even use the land. Right, do we need more troops? That's the next question. Also, am I good to hold or to be in charge of this army? Yes, because I have stalwart leader. Wonderful. Could potentially see whether we can ask for more troops from imperial armies. These guys are unraised? Can I not raise... Wait. Oh, they're all loaned out? Oh, I see. Wait. Yeah, they're loaned out to someone else, maybe? Or... They must be loaned to somebody else. Can I take my stuff back, then? How would I... I'm not entirely sure how I unloan some. How do I know who it's loaned to? Because it says it's loaned. And it says they're unraised. I don't actually know how we do that. Let's see if there's anything in here. I guess you can't unloan something unless you remember who you loaned it to. I don't even know if that's the case. Armies I can hire directly. Yeah. Okay, you're not commanding any additional Themic armies. Return control troops. No, I need them to return them, but I guess you shouldn't loan them out if you want to use them. Ah, okay. I do have a lot of influence. I could just buy some of these ones. Yeah, let's get some siege units. Also, can I get the Byzantines ones? I could ask, but they would say, well, that's Thessalonica, actually. So where are the Byzantines ones? Specifically. I don't know. I don't know. Also, we have no armies in the Them of Cephalonia. What would the Byzantines one even be called, right? That would be Thrace. Yeah, Thrace. No, I guess I can ask for their troops, but our vassals were asking for ours. That's why I was wondering whether we could, but I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Completely unrelated. Just curious more than anything else. So can I see how big these armies are? Yeah, 2, 4. Okay, so Sicily, I'd like to ask you for troops. You're probably gonna say no. I can't ask you. Oh, because he's already considering proposal. Oh, because that's... Wait, Sicily's held by... Oh, okay. So I have to ask the Byzantine Emperor for acceptance? Oh, I understand. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Anyway, raise troops. Just wanted these extra siege units before we go. Right. Now, we're going to head to... I might just drop in on Venice. Yeah, we get the recently disembarked penalty, but we do have better units, so let's do that. Also, these armies are hostile, but that shouldn't matter because they shouldn't come for us on Venice. That shouldn't be their priority in the war. We have a son, currently named Samuel. Now to be named... I don't know. I'm just trying to find a name that I think I could pronounce. Ah, Leon. Yes, I think Leon would be good. I think I can do that one. Okay. Defeated their army. Wonderful. That seems good. And now we're just going to siege this down. yeah, shouldn't be a problem. 13 months. No problem. We still don't actually have, yeah, enough to get through their fort. Yeah, need better siege men-at-arms, but at least we have some okay ones. Remote culture task finished in Abruzzi. Fantastic. House member gained appointment. So my fellow vassal is a house member. He's just vaguely related to me. Sebastianos' son. Okay, cool. This is just a new house, right? Yeah, I'll just avoid them. I'm not worried about it. Right. That's fine. Hey, we broke through the walls already. That's pretty good. So that's going to make our sieges quicker anyway. Mentor and governance success. Fantastic. And I made a friend at the same time. That's great. Okay. I should probably be mentoring my, yeah, my council. So let's mentor you next. Let's try and increase my council's ability to do their jobs. Blessed are the meek. Ah. Well, I was shocked when I caught my son Helias trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Tourmarché Pelagios. He gave me an impressive speech on how he now understood why what he had done was wrong. So I let him be humble, deceitful, or honest. I guess humble's okay. Like, the others aren't great, so I guess we'll go with humble. It's kind of like, it's not a good trait, but it's not a bad trait. It's kind of just neutral. It's just, here's 10 opinion with some people. It's like, okay, it's not fantastic, but we'll take it. Well, thank you for the 300 gold. There's something else that I was going to do. It's on the back of my, like, it's in the back of my mind. I just have no idea what I need to do with it, which is very distracting. I'm just like, there's something I was going to do, and I'll remember it in like 5 minutes, and it'll be too late, but there was something. Ah, Helena is now going to go marry this person. Fantastic. She's the person we just mentored for reasons that made sense to me at the time. We now have an alliance with Bulgaria, though, which is cool. Sure. I mean, I guess she is now my friend. That might do something. Anyway, carrying on. We have a new noble family. We finished our magnanary. So now we can potentially upgrade our thing a little bit more. Ah, no, we're at max here currently. We would need to get an estate building or higher to upgrade this any further. Okay, cool. So at least we upgraded that quite a long way. We could upgrade these to get ourselves even more domicile income and development growth. Yeah, let's keep upgrading the things that give us income. I think getting domicile income is actually pretty good because it's consistent income across all of your characters, rather than something like domain income, which depends specifically how much you can hold. It depends on all sorts of other, like, yeah. This one basically depends on like how many holdings you can hold, so this one goes up and down quite a lot. Domicile income, I think if you can get that to be consistently high and good, that'll just give you a nice baseline for all your characters, and then in theory everything else like you make off of domain can just be free money. But I don't know, maybe that made sense to somebody. I was hoping it would make sense to me. Anyway, carrying on. Hey, your trade ports are finishing. Nice. That's good. So that's gonna increase development by quite a lot. We do need to do more buildings, but I just spent all of our money increasing our domain. Or not domain, our domicile. Shadow of Fame Daylight. A long time has passed since I decided to focus on emulating the fame of my dear father. Even longer since his death, it is stressful and demanding to step out of his shadow. I still feel the world judging me, not by my deeds alone, but always in comparison to Basilius David. I know I'm respected, but is it enough? What more can I do to be remembered? To be more than my father ever was? So I can take Daylight here and get even more prestige and stress gain, or I can go back to Dusk. I'm going to go for Daylight. We're going to get even more stress. We're now at level 2 stress. And we get even more stress on top of that stress. But my stats look so good right now. It's incredible. Right. Caravan Master is in line for this. Caravan Master is losing this. Caravan Master is in line for this. I don't really care. Who is my Caravan Master? This isn't even my Caravan Master. This is just a Caravan Master is in line for this. He's a member of my house, but I love that it's just like Ah yes, we should just call him Caravan Master, because he's somebody's Caravan Master. 21 days left on this, 8 days left here. If I assault the fort, it's 6 days. Is this... I need to click on Venice itself. It's plains, so there isn't any defender advantages here. So he should be fine. Yeah, I think we just take the fight. Oh, he's not even landing on Venice. He's actually going past it, I just noticed. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to take Venice. Seems good to me. And then we're going to attack directly into you. Let's do it. And... oh, alliance expired with somebody because he's dead. Okay. New person who's in charge of that land is this guy. Okay. Neighbors war resolved. So your neighbor won against your other neighbor. So I think that's Italy won. Okay, house member appointment. Ah, that guy's now been appointed to this land. Okay, cool. Right, let's go. We're landing here. We caught their army. And they might retreat here. Might not get wiped. Hey, we have managed to mentor this person in governance. Wonderful, so his stats now look much better. And we caught an enemy combatant. Now we're going to mentor the next person in governance, whoever we haven't mentored yet. Like this guy. Yeah. Oh, I remember the thing that... why is this difficult? His stewardship is minus 11. Wait, his stewardship makes it less likely that we could mentor him? Okay, whatever. I'm still going to try. Yes, I remember the thing I was going to do. I'm going to get him to promote culture, but I'm going to do it on Venice. That's why I was like, there's something I was going to do. That was it. Yeah, promote culture on Venice. That way we can get this high development province into our culture, which would be good. Digging for dirt. Find secrets, progress speed. I don't really care. I don't really care about any of this, to be honest. I mean, the political schemes are probably nice, so let's just keep going there. Also, there's one thing we should check. I just want to see, how quick is your thing going right now? So, yours is going at 0.3. This is the only bit we care about, is average development of Greek counties, 0.3. Let's have a look at how quick ours is going. I think it's going to be slower, but I'm just curious. How much slower? No, ours is also 0.3. So currently we're equal on average development. That's kind of cool. Okay. At least in terms of... yeah, we're equal on average development. That was correct. And at least in terms of how much it gives to tech. That's actually really good for us, given that this is probably increasing the average quite a lot. The extra 41. So, cool. We've finished the 3-field system, which means we're making more out of our domicile. Still not a lot, but I'm hoping that this will add up over time. There is also the chance that it never adds up over time, but I'm going to ignore that because, yeah, that would be bad. Anyway, hopefully it adds up over time to something. Do I want to leave enough to assault? Station besiegers and attack? Yes, I do. Wonderful. We want to take that army before it merges up, because otherwise it's going to be a big problem for us. Then we want to go back and lead this army, because we're a military engineer. We make sieges quicker. I'm ill? Do no more than is necessary? Hey, we're going to live, probably. That's only 146 troops. They're not doing anything. Oh! Oh god, how could you do this to Helene? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? She was blameless, my perfect daughter. Life had so much more in store for her. Died in childbirth. Epiphania is now our granddaughter here. Wow, we got a lot of stress for that. Well, we're at level 3 stress. Hey, our stats look incredible for 2 seconds, but I don't think you can actually stay at level 3 stress. Do we want frozen grief? Do we want to become a drunkard? Or do we want to become melancholic? These are 3 awful options, by the way. Frozen grief is terrible, obviously. Like, the health penalty is just awful. Melancholic is awful, because it's basically frozen grief, but worse. So I guess we're becoming a drunkard, because it's the least awful option. The sermon. Yeah, you can be ambitious, daughter. That's a fine trait. Okay. Yeah. And then our stats go back down again. It is kind of interesting that it works for stress level 3, even though you can't actually sit on on stress at level 3 most of the time. I actually don't think you can at all. But I said most of the time just as like a... I'm not sure. Maybe you can still stress level 3 at some point. I think if you hit 3, you always get a mental break and you always lowers your stress. So I think... Yeah, I think realistically you can't. You want an alliance. Sure, nephew. We can be allied. That's fine. Bright feather. I mean, I could get rid of the bright feather. It is kind of bad. Yeah, we'll just make 23 gold off of it. And governance issue. And we have won the war. Enforced demands. Wonderful. So now what I want to do is I want you to... There we go. I want you to increase control there. And then I want you to promote culture there. Wonderful. Right. Disband our armies. We can then go to this governance issue. We obviously want to hold Venice ourselves. It's incredible as a holding. It's not showing it right now, but it is incredible. What's the worst holding that we have otherwise? It's Metzovo here. But that's a top level holding, so I can't get rid of that too easily. Aetolia is also a top level holding. Buthrotum is also a top level holding. That's also a top level holding. Okay. I don't really want to get rid of Corfu. I guess I'm going to ditch this temporarily. Yeah, we'll give that to a noble of Leek culture. Right. Let's do this. Interesting case, and the most unusual individual are brought before me for judgment. This man, Goffier, is accused of being a false invalid, a huckster who made a living hoodwinking the faithful. He nods energetically, charmingly, as the donated relics are laid out before me. Witnesses attest to seeing this blind man by the stoop of their church, appealing to their good natures. He warms the hearts of congregations by being miraculously healed again and again, but only after receiving coins or holy items. The scammer will be punished in an exemplary way if we just make him blind. Get some piety. We can imprison him, or God works in mysterious ways. Which might let us get out of this level of devotion, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to say God works in mysterious ways. Wonderful. And I'm no longer ill. Fantastic. Aha. And being dutiful means we no longer take the negative effects, which is lovely. Right. Okay. What do you mean I'm not taxing my clan? Are you a clan vassal? No. It's an act of tyranny. Oh well. It's just the way it's going to be, huh? No, I no longer have any clan vassals. I no longer need to tax my clan vassals. Now I'm going to grant that to a noble of Leek culture, who is now administrative. Wonderful. Now, get out of here if I need to tax my clan vassals. I don't have any clan vassals. Right? What? You're not my vassal. What? You shouldn't be my vassal. Huh? Wait. You're not administrative. So, let me just check something. Yeah. Yeah, you're not administrative. So... Huh? Doesn't make any sense. Right, so he holds this duchy, which is a duchy that does not exist. Right? So this is a noble family duchy that this guy holds. However, the duchy holds no land within it, and he has no estate. Therefore, he shouldn't have any land. Therefore, he isn't my vassal, but he is my vassal. This can also get inherited by this person. Wait, because it's a duchy title, in theory, we would inherit that land. Is that how that works? Also, how can you be a powerful vassal with nothing? I'm afraid you have to be murdered just to see what happens. I'm going to gain stress. Wait, I am at level 3. Oh, I thought you couldn't stay at level 3. Oh, at 400, so you can't get to level 4. Oh. Okay, you can go back up to level 3 though. Yeah, and that is a severe health penalty. I should really try not to be stress level 3. Is there anything I can do to lower my stress? What am I? Just wrathful chase. Probably hold some kind of first of all, just get rid of these people in my prison. I'd probably hold a feast. That'd be my guess. Yeah, then we can murder this guy. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna try murdering him anyway. But like, yeah, you shouldn't be a Jew. That doesn't make any sense. You're not really a vassal. You have no land. You have no holdings. Yeah, you should have your titles taken away from you. Let's auto-invite. Although, who could even be invited? Because he does have a court, but how does he have a court? Because he's not got any land. It doesn't make any sense. He's also allied to the Byzantine Emperor. Somehow. Oh, through a marriage. Oh, okay. Yeah, weird. Very weird. Okay, this seems like I'm probably going to succeed in killing this dude, personally. Does seem that way. Right, now we're going to host the world's fastest... Can I host a funeral? In my capital, obviously. Or the one next door, I guess, because it's got a temple. For my... No, how about for my daughter? I'll hold one for my daughter. My objective is to mourn. Wait, no, is it? It's really to lose stress, but I guess mourn will be fine. I don't need a mountaineer. Right, we're going to go for max stress loss. Manage guests. Yeah, nobody's invited. It's a funeral for me. Yep. We're going to invite 3 people and only one of them is going to say yes. So it's going to be 2 people at this funeral. But let's go. Right, go. Right. So I gain prestige for arriving here. Okay, that's fine. 3 days till it begins. 4 months of the funeral. We avoid anything that says stress. Every guest at the funeral will gain 15 opinion. By the way, when it says every guest, it always means this guy. And he's my bodyguard. He's actually paid to be here. Oh no. Niece imprisoned? You have imprisoned my niece, Agaith Hexavulus. Oh, why? What did she do? It'd be nice if there was like an imprisonment reason, like that you could look at, but I guess not. I guess you need to know whatever secret it was that made her imprisoned. My bodyguard is putting on a great show of acting. We're just gonna lose stress. Okay. Let's see. One of the greats. I'll speak a quiet prayer. Again, to lose stress. Time to mourn. I will mourn, thereby losing stress. I am going to get closer to a friendship with my bodyguard and lose stress. Essential proposal. Wherever I go, my court tutor, Eudokia, is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she is after. Sure, we'll gain 50 stress. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. Fantastic. For us to be together is only natural. My secret was exposed immediately on that. Okay, fine, whatever. Conversation partner. We can have a conversation, or he can be my friend. You can be my friend, that's fine. Unfaithful? No, wife. We were meant to be. We have to be lovers. The event popped up 2 seconds ago. Wait, I now hold too many duchies? I probably hold the Duchy of Venice. Yeah, we should fix that. That's okay though. We can fix it in a second. After extensive conversation of our delectable dishes, Chrysogonos expresses that he finds me most learned and wise. Okay, he knows how to stay employed. Our moment in time. I will allow myself to lose some stress. From dust to dust, we'll lose a little stress. Enter in governance. Failure? I gain stress. No. And I have arrived back home. Okay. My liege is converting a Bruzi to orthodoxy. Good job, liege. I should probably be doing that sort of thing. I'm not, but I probably should be. I should probably have you converting, say, Venice to my faith as well. Yeah, that would be good. Available perks. We'll grab Kidnapper. Right. Too many duchies. That's because I have the Them of Cephalonia and the Them of Venice. And I can't destroy the Them of Venice. I could give away the Them of Cephalonia to Cephalonia, though. What's in the Them of Cephalonia? Cephalonia. Yeah. Like, is that literally the only thing in this thing? No, you would also get that land over there. I don't really want to give you that, though. Yeah. I don't really want to give Venice away either. I think I'll just take the -10 opinion with my vassals currently. -15 opinion with my vassals. Can I really not destroy the Them of Venice? Grant to influence candidacy. I guess not. Okay. That's fine. Oh, looks like the Byzantines are about to win in their war to expand into this singular holding. It's going to make the realm look a little nicer. Okay. Agents are being removed from scheme. I do notice that this isn't going up very quickly. Well, if I put you onto support schemes, maybe that would help. -10 days till the next phase. Oh, that seems pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it jumped up a little bit. Liege's war ends. Okay. So they've expanded in there. So now the Byzantine Empire looks a lot nicer. Okay. Governorship confirmation. I can go on a trip to raise my renown. Okay. Potentially. Not right now, but potentially in the future. How's our health looking, by the way? Much better now. I'm not incredibly stressed. Good. My niece has left, has left prison. My son is now my new player heir. Really? Because he's going to inherit the Hexavulus family. I'm guessing that's because Epirus is somebody who isn't our house. Ah, it is. Okay. Interesting. So this guy's pushed himself into being next in line for Epirus. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to see how he'd managed to do that. Ah, he invested 50. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, that's okay for now. Plot to kill is going a lot better now. My fellow vassal, Lady Stephina, has accused my master of the hunt of having an affair with his lover. Shocking. We are at 95% here. Am I invited to a hunt? Where is it? Actually, I don't want to go right now. That's fine. I am going to execute this scheme, though. We'll execute it with confidence, even though it does nothing to execute it at the lowest level or with the next level, because we're already at max success chance. Let's do it. Healthy Eater. Duke, a kin has been sent to death's faithful embrace. A thorn in my side no longer, thank God. It took weeks to lay the foundations for my plan, a poisoned dish fit for a man of his stature. Ever the fool, Akin proved unable to smell the poison past the tainted duck's bed of exotic herbs. Clearly didn't notice the deadly bitterness till it was already far, far too late. Thankfully, though, there will always be whispers. My involvement in the crime remains unknown. Oh, it probably said, although there will always be whispers. Yeah. He's dead. Okay. So she inherited that title. She is still my vassal. And we've got the land over here. That doesn't make it... That's not how it works. Can I revoke your duchy now? No, I can't revoke the duchy from her. Yeah. So I think we permanently created a noble house without an estate. Or the game has created one. Huh. So the only way to stop them being our vassal is to... I don't know. I guess it's to make them administrative? Is to give them is to take their land and give them an administrative appointment? Maybe? Why do you hate me? Just like in general. Oh, for every reason. Oh, I see. Would you like a gift for that much, and then I'll demand your conversion at 38%? Maybe. We could try and get a hook on this person. We can do a hook scheme, right? Yeah. Let's fabricate a hook. Wonderful. Auto-invite people. Starts at 100%. That's the way I like my schemes to start. Already finished. We just need to wait for... yeah, we just need to wait for 5 phases. Okay, we got 10 months grace as well. It's quite nice. Okay, so now I should tax my clan vassal, apparently. Okay. Do I want my son Helios to be ambitious? Yeah. That seems good. Okay. Also, is that still saying 100? It is still saying 100, despite the max being 95. That is also quite funny. In high places. Unsealed letter today from my caravan master Martin. His low character and scheming nature is on full display as he proposes that we take advantage of his position to access and modify documents in the Basilius' possession. Martin's appointment to Basilius Adrianus of the Byzantine Empire's court has been a vital asset thus far in advancing the interests of the family, and although his proposal seeks to advance us further, it could jeopardize his position for good. Wait a second, this isn't my caravan master then, right? This is his caravan master. I don't know why there are so many of these that are incorrect. Like, I don't know why this is... Maybe it's a bug that's affecting multiple places, but it seems like they've got this part of the sentence that also generates incorrect across so many different events. Because it should be the Basilius's caravan master, not my caravan master. And then he's got other ones where it's like, it's actually our relationship to them rather than their relationship to us that shows up. It's kind of weird why there are so many of these that are just incorrect. I don't know. Anyway. I don't need to do anything against the Basilius. He's my brother. That's fine. Right. What have you invited me to? A feast. I said no, just out of principle, but do we want to go to that feast? Let me see. Where is it? Also, it kind of looks like she's holding her breath here. I don't really want to go to that feast, no. Okay. I regret to inform you, my liege, that a dreadful avalanche has recently passed through Gardiki. It's taken many souls and disrupted the lives of those who survived, including travelers passing through. Okay. Oh, an odd event. Like, I wonder what triggered this. Wait. This isn't my land, though, is it? Just another piece of... Oh, no. It is my land, but... I've never seen this event before. It's just kind of random. But it's not presented like the other random events. Okay. Well, whatever. We'll take the lose money. Maybe it's a mountain-only event or something? Yeah, like, it must be a mountains-only event, and I don't play in mountains enough or something like that. Anyway. My nephew is now in charge of this them over here. Okay, good job, nephew. That's the son of Narcissus. Okay. It's alright. And... son has learned the Anglic language. Oh. Okay. Neat. We are now at 5. It now says 95% success chance, which is correct. Seize the moment. Barbaric but effective. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce Duchess Reshana into doing my bidding? A few strongmen and ominously worded letters should do, really. It's a little act of tyranny. She's not very happy about it, but I do now have a hook on her, which I'm going to use to demand her conversion. I actually have less chance than I had before because it also lowered her opinion of me. I've been invited to Basilius Adrianus' chariot race. Now you see, a chariot race I am going to go for to immediately. Actually, before I go immediately, let me just check something. Champion charioteer. Best I have is this guy. Alright. That's fine. Let's go. Let's make sure that we have a mountaineer in here and then maybe mercenary guards. Wonderful. Off we go. Wonderful. Head over here. We are now sharing with our sister for regency. We will stick her on to fill coffers. Quarry quarrel. Upon entering the local quarry at Gardiki, I spot several spindly and dirty children helping their famished parents with the heavy work. Food appears to be sparse in this area. A bit further up the landing, the quarry foreman Philippos is having an argument with Onupert, who appears to be a spokesman for the workers. This is unacceptable, my lord. Onupert says, we cannot afford to grow, we cannot afford enough food and have gone to bed hungry for months now. Our children are starving and our strength is dwindling. Performing such heavy work, all we would need is the tiniest raise. He trails off as he notices my presence. 500 gold is not a tiny raise. Hunger keeps the motivation up. Yeah, I can't afford that, so yeah, be hungry. If you wanted slightly less, I would have given you the money. Neighboring ruler won war. Your neighboring ruler, Pope Vicentius, has won against Wolf of Viterbo in a war against the tyranny. That's a pretty bold war to call the Pope a tyrant. Anyway. Constantinople is awash with noise and anticipation. The races are soon to come. From side street taverns, speculation spills about the Basilius's public appearance. Will pledges be demanded? Concerns of the hoi polloi addressed, and what replies will be howled, chanted. Already the sentiments of the streets roil between those stirred by imperial agents and those by other ardors. More than all, there is one great heated dispute. Which racer will be seizing victory in the hippodrome? Okay. What's kind of cool about this one is that we only saw it from the Basilius' point of view previously, and there were a lot of events specifically related to being the Basilius, so it'll be interesting to see how it looks from the other side. We are going to have to wait the full time for this to start though, because there's going to be guests who don't turn up, I would imagine. It's got 500 gold out of nowhere. Thank you very much, Regent. Yeah, appreciate that. Adventurers are being landed somewhere. Over in Syria. Okay. A disease has spread. Is that something I need to worry about? Nope. Okay. A new noble family. Alright. Number of days till it begins speeding up. 7 guests remaining. 4, 3. Yep, 3 guests didn't arrive. Which one's my guy? My guy on the side here should be Genadios. He isn't even able to race. Wow. Okay then. What group is he part of? He is part of the Prasinoi. So I don't want to back the Prasinoi. I will gain extra influence because I employ this person if I win this bet. There's a 31% chance to win if I go with that. Okay, it's not quite as much as these guys, but these are my guys. We're going to support the Green faction. The Green slaughtered nearly 3,000 members of the Blues in Constantinople's amphitheater in the 6th century. Oh, alright. Well, let's do it. Heroes of the Circuit. The Prasinoi are fielding a fine cadre of skilled drivers, whose names are certainly among those praised in the market, spoken reverently by children. Even the imperial court fawns and swoons over them. I could place my stake on any of the celebrity racers, but perhaps no single competitor is far and away the best prospect. So we've got Christophorus, Constas, and Niketas. Niketas has a 16% chance of winning by himself. I think you're our guy. Yeah, I think you're our guy. Betting opens. Okay. I'm gonna bet that he places. I'm not gonna bet that he wins. I'm gonna bet that he places. Or first or second. So 32% chance. Let's go with that. I am of course gonna bet 200 though. The Prasinoi united. Prasinoi, 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 comes the chant from below, growing louder as the sweaty commoner Tryphon stumbles on one knee before Strategos, Valerius, and I. Noble prelates, you're among the greatest and truest supporters of our beloved Prasinoi. Would you care to step among us? Lift a cup with some stout and loyal compatriots. I'll keep the boys from brawling and stone throwing, I swear. So, I can encourage members of the Dem to immigrate to the soon-to-be bastion of the Prasinoi. So that gets us development growth in our capital. I shall lead a mighty rally to increase my candidate score. Or I can stay with the Highborn. No, we'll get them to go to us, get ourselves that development growth. Wonderful. The charms of Nicopolis. Omulant Thermae, you say, muses Strategos Valerius of Athens, his words half lost in the tumult of the crowd. I'd not thought Nicopolis was a place of such sophistication. As I speak of my plans for Epirus, a dreaminess steals into Strategos Valerius's faraway look. In truth, my family dines too often with bumpkins and no-names in Nicaea, and it seems your ministry could make fine use of officials with the Chrysista name. So I can get a hook on him for 300, or but it is Nicaea's merchants we dearly need. So that gets us development growth and mercantile contracts. Sure, we'll do that. Wonderful. The Hippodrome's refreshments. The chariot spectacle isn't the sole amusement of the day. Not all that's here is to set man's passion ablaze. As spirits run hot, prostitutes slip through the crowd and ply their trade. A painted face, and especially a comely one, smiles to me invitingly. How daring of her to come near these places of honour. But even here, I could easily take her hand in mine and follow her sweet-smelling body to a secluded place. It does sound appealing, however, it's very, very stressful, so I'm not going to do that. Shadow of Fame Zenith. Today I woke up with a crushing thought. Despite years of effort, my life's achievements still pale in comparison to my great father, Basilius David. I pushed myself, yet I am still unable to escape the long shadow of his fame. Is this a curse that every father brings upon their children? Are we all born into a futile race against the giants of the past? I failed you, David, and I have failed myself. I lose that, and I gain 40 stress, so I'm back to being stressed again. I'm back to being, I'm back to being dead stressed again. Okay. The cheering of thousands grows ever louder. I'm swept along with my brother, Basilius Adrianos, and his entourage, as his entourage ascends the spiral staircase to the high Kathisma, and the race's opening ceremonies begin. The Basilius, a parapet concealing one of his trembling hands, speaks to the people. He describes acts of imperial charity and the lavishness of the races to come. How great is his beneficence. How well rewarded are those with faith in the Basilius, those who serve him well. The masses roar their acclaim, intoxicated by the hippodrome air, a city united in praise. So, with speeches done, a toast, we get soused at the races. So we're, we lose influence, but we also lose stress, and we lose more stress, and we gain experience in Eager Reveler. We can praise the Basilius to lose stress, or we can say that that wasn't very good. I'll get drunk. Might as well take an advantage of being a drunkard. Bathed in the golden hues of the noon sun, the crowd's thunderous cheers greets the charioteers. Nicetus, Sigiblud, and Constantius are favoured to win today. They stand poised at the starting line with reins taut and eyes aflame with determination. As the imperial trumpets sound, the chariots surge forward, wheels kicking up dust in a whirlwind of speed and skill. The ground beneath me quakes with the thunder of hooves, and the race unfolds with palpable energy. Let the games begin. So we're backing this guy. The guy is currently in first. Okay. In a surprise upset, Constaz grips his reins and urges his fine steeds around the curve as tightly as possible, edging past Theodorus into fourth place. The crowd goes wild. Those supporting the Prasinoi flash their colours and raise a great cheer. Those supporting the Rausioi, however, harumph in dismay. Okay. Oh, our guy came in second. Also, there's a new hybrid culture, Bulgaro-Greek. Oh, okay. Interesting. The three charioteers blaze across the finish line. Cheers erupt from Sigiblud, Nicetus, and Constantius. A breathtaking display of speed and skill marks the close of the race. The roaring crowd, swept up in awe, adds thunderous acclaim to the spectacle. My wager on Nicetus was well placed. Aha, we make double our money back. Yeah, the reason why I didn't go for first place, and I should have said this at the time, is because when we were previously doing it, we got like 3 events in a row where someone went from last to first. So I was like, if we think our guy is like guaranteed to be up there, then putting him at least second gives us a chance of, like, if he gets upset at the last second, of having him still get us money. But going first is kind of like going all in there. Anyway, we made our money back. A prize for the winner. As Sigiblood is presented with a leaf of the palm tree to commemorate his victory, the crowd erupts in applause. Nicetas and Constantius receive their commendations, each prize a testament to their exceptional prowess in the arena. Okay, they get their experience, and the race is over. Until next time. We also lost stress because of that, but then we gained stress due to something else. Also, I can't scroll this. This is also broken. You cannot scroll that. Your friend Tryphon died. Oh. Well, that explains why I got stressed and my niece was taken prisoner. How did he die? Wounds. Ah. My niece up here in Visby was taken prisoner. I didn't realize I had a niece in Visby, but that's Leon, my brother's daughter. Oh no, I did know I had a niece in Visby. Oh, the fact that she's been imprisoned implies that maybe one of these children is not his? I don't know. Anyway. Back down here. Seasons of change. As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see Chrysogonus stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to him, I notice a change in the wind. I huddle my clothes around myself as a gust of cold wind hits my back. The cold whispers that it's time for winter yet again. Okay, we'll delay 2 days but lose stress. The beating. Oh, this is the event that used to pop up all the time. This is the horrible child event. You can choose to be shy, paranoid, or craven. This used to be bugged, so it showed up like every single child's education. I guess we'll just let her be shy. Nothing we can do about that, basically. Okay. Rodanth has returned from beating peers at someone's court, as is my other, or as have my other children. Okay, cool. Martial contest. Yeah, I'll do it. Chance to win 300 gold. We won it. Wonderful. Oh, titles for sale? Oh, that's the governance issue. Yeah, I can't do that till I get back. House member gains appointment. My house member is now in charge of Paphlagonia. And kinswomen are in line to the titles. Interesting. That's in, just because of how much the negative is, it's surprising that they'd be in line. Get twice schemed, then we're going to get schemer, then we're going to pivot from skullduggery to something else. I think that's the plan anyway. We should be doing more schemes. Well, we'll do more when we get back. Hybrid culture, the Hausa Norse. Hausa Norse? Yep, I read that right. It's Hausa Norse, so a mixture of Hausa from down here and Norse from all the way over here. Norse doesn't even exist properly anymore. How did you get your land? I'm kind of intrigued. You were just granted. This person just granted you the land. Or, wait, it'll be this person just granted you the land. How weird. Alright, well, cool. In a bunch of wanderer stuff, which would matter if we weren't maxed out on experience. Power sharing has ended. Kinswoman is in line for Benvento. We are now going to do this. Titles for sale, which is also here. This is where the member of the faith is selling titles. Being repurposed gold to make things cheaper. Get the gold, or get a favor. I'm going to get the gold here, and then we can do a bunch of building next time. Although, before we end, let's just start mentoring a couple of people. And you as well can mentor them both, because I can do 2 political schemes at once now. And those are political schemes. Passing suspicion. It's a well-known fact that courtiers will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. If I can keep my courtiers suspicious of each other and distracted with infighting, they will not have the time or resources to scheme against me. But of course, because I have high dread, I can just be like, they would not dream of doing that. Although I could get court spies, but I'll just say, they wouldn't dream of doing that. Okay. Your fellow vassal now holds Alexandria, so is a member of our house. Yeah, this shouldn't say fellow vassal. This should say what relation he is to me. Like, your house member. It shouldn't say, like, he is a vassal. But I understand why this one is like that, because this one is saying his current relationship to me is fellow vassal. But it should say house member, because that's why I'm getting the message. Anyway. It's fine. Alright, I'm just checking I can do both of them. Yeah, I can do both of those now, and I could do 2 hostile schemes at the same time, so I could have 4 schemes going, if I wanted to. I should also move you back to this one. Cool. Right, well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.